recently, Ajmal Kasab has been hanged at 7:30 this morning in Yerwada jail. That is the breaking news coming out just now. As we've been discussing, what we did learn this morning was only that his mercy petition had been rejected by the president. He had been shifted to Yerwada jail in Pune, and now the news coming in that he has indeed been hanged at 7:30 this morning. Clearly, the government trying to conduct this as quickly and as quietly as possible. It's a hugely emotional issue for so many people, so many of us. There was so much anger against Ajmal Kasab, the only 26/11 terrorist to be held, to be caught alive. Tejas Mehta, Bureau Head in Mumbai, joins us on the phone line. Tejas, what are you hearing?
The news coming in that Ajmal Kasab has been hanged at Yerwada jail at 7:30 this morning. Sources indicating that this took place after, of course, the president did not rejected his mercy plea, which was submitted after his appeals at the Supreme Court, the High Court, and were rejected by the courts itself. And then, of course, the last option he had was of the mercy plea, and the execution, the hanging took place at the Yerwada jail in Pune. And of course, Ajmal Amir Kasab was placed at the high security jail at Arthur Road in Mumbai for the last several years, since November 2008. It was a massive jail which was made especially for him, spending several crores. And now this moment coming where
why so quickly? At some level, you have to admire the Indian authorities that they managed to do it so fast. We didn't have like huge discussions on all our various news channels talking about it, leading up to the day. So it happened very fast. But at the same level, was it to avoid any controversy? We do know it was the 5th of November when the president rejected his mercy petition. He was quietly shifted to Yerwada jail, and this morning, just now, we're learning that he's already been hanged.
Well, it's precisely for that reason what we are hearing. They didn't want to make a huge tamasha out of this entire thing, given the fact that this is an emotive issue in India, and especially in Mumbai. People would have wanted to know what's really happening. People have been demanding for the longest time that this entire case is taking much too long for him to be hanged. It should have gone the American way, where the 9/11 case went much quicker. Why can't India go about in a much quicker way? And therefore, there were demands that he be hanged immediately and not wait for such a long time. But not informing anybody, first it looked completely unlikely. But from whatever we are hearing now, it is apparently true that yes, he has been hung, and the reason prima facie appears to be that they didn't want a huge tamasha over this thing, and there'll be a media scrutiny about where will he be hung and what rope will be used. And there was also a question about where will they find a hangman, because Maharashtra didn't have a hangman at that point of time. So several questions would have been raised. They put a lot of focus on that, and of course the whole India-Pakistan bilateral issue also would have been raised, though of course Pakistan had conceded that he was a Pakistani, that he was one of the many who had entered into India. So that question regarding his involvement in the attack, of course, wasn't there. But this coming, as you're right, it comes much too soon. I mean, without informing, it completely does not follow the beaten path, as we know. I mean, there could have been an attempt to take out maximum political mileage out of this hanging too. Mind you, he is the first time that we have got a person whom we have found caught alive red-handed during a terrorist attack, and therefore he was a major cat. He was given maximum protection. India spent a lot of money on him just to ensure that he stays alive, and now his death coming in an absolutely mysterious manner. He was hung apparently this morning at 7:30 at the Yerwada jail.
Right,